All right, here we go. On the not fun video of the Jaguar, we're gonna go over the paint flaws. Now again, this thing is a 56,000 mile car. It has been driven. And although it looks beautiful from even 2 feet away, there are some things on it, and we're gonna go over those right now. And let's start here with the wheel well. Apparently, and there's gotta be something about these wheel wells. They seem to attract things because every single one of them has this. And it's obviously something rubbed up against it. And just for you to know, I have not touched the paint on this car. This is exactly how I got it. You can see the rock chips. Probably could have benefited from a mud flap, but it's not so cool on a car. But at the end of the day, it's still, I give the paint job a solid 90 out of 100. When you've got as much surface area on a car as you got on this one, to not have dings and dents at 56,000 miles, that would be unheard of. So moving to the rear driver's side, you can see our rock chips there as well. Again, could probably have benefited. It looks like there's even holes there for a mud flap, but they weren't there. And I guess I gotta recant my first statement. This wheel well opening does not have any rub marks or dings on it. So there it is. Let's move around here. There is one, I guess we'll do the bright work too. There's one pretty good, you can catch your fingernail on it. It's hard to do this by myself, by the way, sorry. There's a scratch in the bright work. Wish it wasn't true, but there it is. All right, let's move around here. Get you a shot of the passenger side rear quarter. And if you're saying to yourself, holy moly, that is one bright exhaust pipe there, you'd be right. And to answer any questions you may have about that, you should go check out the video I did on the exhaust system. Very informative and entertaining, if I don't say so myself. There is some, it looks like just the clear coat got knocked off there on this opening. And then there's this. You'll see photos of that in the paint is just gone. You'll see photos of that in the listing. I took photos of all of these as well. These are all in the listing. So if you want to zoom in and get up real close on it, you definitely can. And here we go. Here's the other one here. And I mentioned in the, I think it's the undercarriage video. I should have done so many of these videos. I'm starting to lose my mind. It looks like they used some kind of white gray primer on this car. Paint got scraped away there, but the primer is still intact. Let's move down to the, there we go. It looks like someone may have even gone as far as having mud flaps there. There's some screws there, but it looks like it's holding on a piece of plastic, so never mind. So there you can see the rock chips on there. And then there's one most unfortunate on the hood. Here, where are you? There it is. Trying to work my light and the camera at the same time. There's a, I don't know, it looks like some, it's about half the size of a dime. Looks like the clear coat came off. That's right up in front here. And the other thing I want to point out too is this is some kind of stain on the chrome here. It does not come off. Tried polishing it every which way, but that is there to stay. So, but let's end it on a high note. I did get these all cleaned up. I mentioned in the engine bay video that I separated the radiator and the condenser and cleaned them all out completely. Used a fine toothbrush, got all the dirt and debris out of there, was able to reset the seal between the condenser and the radiator. And while I did that, I cleaned up the fans and put some new fasteners on them as well, because I just can't help myself. It looks pretty nice under there. Oh, I'll mention this too. You can see there's never been a license plate bracket on the bumper, which is pretty cool. When I got the car, I noticed that and I was like, yep, there is no way I'm putting that on. Go down here and you can see the very Ferrari-like lower valance that they used very early 90s. Very cool. So there it is. Those are the paint flaws on the car. I did do a video on the pinstripe and I covered that. There's a little bit of damage on that. Like I said, that one's about 92 to 95.5% complete. But yeah, check out that video. There's a lot of them. And that concludes this one. Stop talking. Thanks for watching.